city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now at the plate is Starling Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
1-0.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
1-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, John Birdie. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. Harper retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Sixto Sanchez is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now into the box, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here's the pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. This is foul right side. And here's one line that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So 1-1 home. Sanchez isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Down the right field line. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Bryce Harper now as they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. In his career, Hoskins hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit back up the middle. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. An inning in the books, no score on the show. second inning set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Jesus Aguilar. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now it'll be Miguel Rojas. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the AB now. Down the first baseline. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next, it'll be Brian Anderson as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now here's the first offering. Changeup called strike one. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 9 base hits in 28 tries. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in will be JT Realmuto, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Yeah, and after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? This could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him. Didi Gregorius is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 3.
3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here now is Adam Hazley. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Real Muto, the runner at third. McCutcheon at second. Gregorius on at first with nobody out. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one, as this is bounced foul. It's still 1-2. Into center field. Line drive base hit. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
They call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
In now, Aaron Nola. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. To second for 1. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Segura hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the bat.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 16 homers and 58 runs batted in. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run home run here here for Bryce Harper, number 249 career, as this lead swells to 7-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Pablo Lopez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Lopez, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 0-1 pitch on its way. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He singled in his first AB. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is Dickerson. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Throws it sharply to third. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Phillies 8 and the Marlins nothing. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1 home. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So now to the plate, Connor Scott. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Popped him up. Hoskins has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still 8-0. For the bottom of the third, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Didi Gregorius. His prior history in this matchup, just a 1 for 9. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd, and Adam Hazley digs in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1.
Hey! Full count. 3-2.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0.
Hey!
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 2-1 home. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Segura standing in as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 3 for 11. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Here's Starling Marte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte, number 11 for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
At the plate, John Birdie.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. McCutcheon on the move, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Marlins 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Stallings recovers, and the throw is there to record the first down. Ready now is Bryce Harper. Lifetime in this matchup. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. field shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. And it's 1-1. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. 2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That evens it up, 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And now in the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
Nope.
If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
And stepping in, Brian Anderson struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins down quietly. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. Now here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Andrew McCutchen. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He went down on strikes last time up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. McCutchen stands at first with 1 out.
That's
2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
And there's a base hit on the line. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, center fielder, Adam.
Next up is Adam Hazley. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here. Now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Stepping up is Connor Scott to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed.
0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
I got a ball,
and
1
here's
strike.
a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Gregorius has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Garrett Cooper will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Miami down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. John Curtis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Aaron Nola.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a foul pop behind the plate. Stallings over to his left. 1 out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-0 to short. Throw gets him 2 down. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Rojas has it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Striding in is John Birdie. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
John Birdie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Corey Dickerson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Opposite field to left. McCutchen is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
2-2.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Miguel Rojas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gregorius is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
For the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Inside, ball one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
One
There's
ball,
a
one strike.
fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. JT Realmuto is on deck. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Up next, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Andrew McCutchen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So now Phillies, Miguel Rojas. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
First delivery to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count and the pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Looking to send him packing again. Fouled away. That misses. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
As a look, now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Connor Scott. No balls and a strike to count. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 8 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Next to stand in is Adam Hazley. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So next to bat will be Aaron Nola. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1 ball, 2 strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Sam Coonrod comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jazz Chisholm is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Chisholm, a native of the Bahamas. He's a second-year big leaguer. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in next, John Birdie. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Hit out towards second. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Nola earned his 9th win of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Sixto Sanchez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.